So let's begin. Good evening, everyone. Really glad in welcoming you all to today's admin training. So, let me quickly introduce myself. I'm Lokeshwaran. I'm the account manager here at Lystloc. So, without any further delay, let's get started. So, Lystloc is basically a real time location based application that helps companies manage their field teams. So, it is used for things like attendance, live tracking, reporting, and assigning tasks. So the whole idea is to make field operations smoother and boost productivity. Over time, it has grown into a more of a complete business app, not just tracking, but also CRM, leave management, and other features that supports day by day business needs. So the idea behind today's session is to make sure all of you, as admin, get a clear understanding of Listlog's main features, things like tracking, attendance, and reporting. We'll also spend some time going over some common issues that usually come up and how to handle them quickly. So the goal is to make your workflow smoother and help you manage field operations more effectively. Let me quickly walk you through some of the main features in Listlock. So the first one is attendance management. So this lets you track attendance in real time and it automatically captures the location so reports are always accurate. And the next one is timeline view. So think of this as a visual map of user movements and activities through the day, which makes it easier to monitor and manage field operations. The next module is reimbursement. Reimbursements can be managed right inside the app. Claims are validated against actual location data and task completion. So it's both simple and reliable. And the next feature it is List CRM. So we also have an inbuilt CRM where you can manage leads and customers interactions without switching to another tool. The next module it is task management. So this feature helps you assign tasks, follow up on progress, and ensure they are completed on time with proper tracking. And final key feature here it's live tracking. So with live tracking, you can see where your field users are in real time, which gives better visibility and control. Let me quickly move to the next slide. So now let's look at some of the common problems users face and why they happen. So the first and foremost, it is GPS turned off. So if GPS is turned off, the app simply can't collect location data. That means attendance and live tracking won't work. So it is important that users always keep their GPS turned on while using this. The second one, it's app cleared from background. Sometimes user close or clear the app from the recent app. So when that happens, the app stops updating in real time, which affects tracking and task updates. So the best practice here is to log the Listlock app in background so it keeps running. The next is internet off for weak signal. So without internet or if the signal is weak, the app can't send and receive updates properly. So this may cause delay or missed information in reports. And the final one, it's battery optimization settings. On some phones, battery optimization settings limit background activity. So this can cause tracking delays or gaps. So what we usually recommend is disabling such settings for list lock so it runs smoothly in the background. Let me go to the next slide. So next we have show tracking impact. So this is basically a visual indicator that highlights missed tracking events. It helps both users and admins quickly see where the gap occurred and understand the reason behind it. I'll quickly walk you through each one. So this feature can be found in the tracking timeline under show tracking impact. So the first indicator that is found is app stop. This means the app has stopped running in the background. The next indicator is app closed. So this usually happens when the app is closed by mistake. So it's not running at all. The user should open the application once again to resume tracking. The next is app in foreground. So this indicates the app is open and being actively used on the screen. The next is app in background. So this means the app is minimized but still running in the background. The next indicator that can be found in the tracking impact is device plugged in charging, which simply shows the phone isn't charging. And the next one, it is device shutdown. So this one is pretty straightforward. The phone is completely turned off. The next indicator is app in dose mode. So this means the phone has put the app into dose mode to save battery. So this will happen if battery saver is enabled or when whitelisting setting is not performed. And the next indicator is GPS off and internet turned off. The system will also indicate when GPS and internet goes off. And the final indicator is battery saver enabled. We'll also get an update when battery saver is turned on. We can also find that on tracking impact. Let me move to the next slide. Okay, and yeah, so now look at one of our latest additions, which is list proof. So this module allows businesses to securely share verified employee reports. So the whole purpose behind it is to make employee data verification a lot easier and more reliable. So with this, you can instantly share verified reports, streamline verification process, and maintain secure digital records. It also helps ensure compliance and reduce the amount of manual paperwork that usually comes up with verification. And ultimately, it speeds up and makes the hiring process more reliable. So, as an introduction offer, we are providing list proof exclusively free for 1 year for all our existing customers. So please feel free to reach out if you want to know more. Yeah. So task management, we are here for the feature spotlight. So with the task management, so task management is one of the modules in Lystloc, and it is designed to make assigning and tracking work much simpler. So you can assign tasks instantly in real time using geolocation for accuracy, and with geofencing, tasks can only be completed when the user is within the right location. There are also custom forms to capture exact data you want, task scheduling to plan things in advance, and automated alerts to make sure nothing is missed. Now I'll quickly show you now I'll show you a quick live demo on the task management module so you can see the process in action. Inside the CRM, we have tasks module. So over here, we can create new tasks. So here I get to choose whether I'm setting up a task for a lead or a customer or a contact. So for instance, we'll add one lead now and we'll see how the flow works. I'm creating a test lead. The name would be, I'll give it a Habib, and I'm giving it demo phone number. Email and all, it's not mandatory, and I'm assigning it to myself. And I'm clicking on add. So a new lead is added here. So for this lead, we'll create a task. So selecting the meeting with us leads. Under that, I'm selecting the lead that I've created. For instance, I'm giving it this meeting, and I'm selecting the date and time. Selecting today's date, and the start time would be, I'll say 4:43, and the end time would be 4:45. Since I've not added any meeting location, I'll just go ahead and select no meeting location. And who am I assigning this to? I'm assigning this to me again. I'm putting a description and the status stays as assigned. Once I add it, a task is created here. You can just view the task and cross check the details when it is created, who it is assigned to, what the description is. And this will be found in the mobile phone of the user to whom it is assigned. He'll be receiving it. I'll quickly join from my mobile phone and I'll show you how to look. Give me a minute. So let me quickly share this. I'm finding difficulty in sharing the screen. It is not allowing me to share this. Sorry for the
Sorry for the
delay.
delay. Sorry for the delay.
It is not allowing me to share my screen. So it is not allowing me to share my screen from my mobile phone. Really sorry on that part. So don't want to waste much of your time. I'll just quickly move to the questionnaire session. So if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask it out loud, or you can just directly put it in the comments. We'll answer. Yeah, we have 1 minute. I'll try joining from my mobile phone once again. No, it's not giving me. 1 minute, excuse. Sorry for the troubles. It's not working out. So we'll go with the questionnaire again. Yeah, so yes, Rohini Mani, what is your doubt? You can just put it in the chat or you can unmute yourself and ask it out loud.
Lokesh, there is a question in the chat box. Please address that.
But 1 minute. All I have is like Rohini. From Rohini, I have one doubt. Rohini, please help me with your doubt. Anybody else has any questions other than Rohini? Please feel free to ask.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Lokeshwaran, you hear my voice?
Yeah, I can hear you. Please tell me.
Sir, today that on a Lystloc app, we are adding one engineer contact number,
Mm-hmm.
but showing that the number is already not available.
Okay.
Okay.
See, an existing user already was deleted later.
Yeah, yes, already deleted. Already, Mr. Raghuram is working in the company,
Okay.
but that person three months before they relieved.
Okay.
The
The
same
same
number.
number you are providing to the new
Yeah, providing
user.
another one candidate. The candidate today is Lystloc, but add the number, but in Lystloc not added.
Okay, so you can just give me the contact number of whatever that you're not able to add it. Put it in the chat box. We'll look into it. Anything else other than that?
No, the contact number, how to add this?
You can just put it in the chat. It needs to be deleted from the backend.
Okay, I will share a number because already calling one person, that person did not pick the call. Any contact number for emergency purposes?
You can share me your contact number now. I'll reach out
Yeah,
to you
this
and
chat
I'll
I will
have it
share my number.
resolved. Yeah, in this chat itself.
Okay, this is my contact number.
Sure.
I am Rohini.
Receive.
Okay.
Anything else other than this?
Hello sir. Sir, good evening sir. Sir, Dhanapati sir call பண்ணாங்க sir. 2 days முன்னாடி இந்த தாம்பரம் மெடிக்கல் சென்டர் போனேன்.
Yes, Mr. Sanjay Chowdhury. Is your doubt here? And please put it in the chat. And Alkapal, please, if possible, can you unmute and ask your question? Sanjay Chowdhury has mentioned I'll join later. Yes, Mr. Alkapal, what is your doubt? What is your question? You can put it in the chat itself. Anyone else has any other questions? Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, so we'll have a recorded version of this. We'll send it across to your number. Your number is also there. We'll send it across to you. Can you please drop your email as well? Yes, Mr. Alkapal. So what you can do is you can just send this as a query to customer support at lystloc.com. If it's like if it's for a particular user, please mention the username. And if you have any sort of screenshots to support, you can attach it and we'll have it solved. Yes, Sivaganga, it's the same for you. Please share the details to customer support at lystloc.com. We'll look into it. Yes, Mr. Bridges, please share your email ID. Yeah, you'll be notified. Thank you. Anyone else has any other questions or any suggestions or feedback? Thank you for sharing your email, Shivaganga. Any more questions? Any more questions from anyone? Any doubts or any difficulties with the application? Need any clarity? Please feel free to reach out or feel free to talk it out loud in this meeting. Not only single user, many. Okay, so please share the details to customer support at listlock.com. We'll check on it. You'll be contacted regarding this. Please. Thank you so much. There is no moment in this tracking. We will have an idle marker timer set. You can find it in the user default settings. So if it's like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, so 10th minute or the 11th minute, the system will track his waiting time, which means that he is in the ground waiting for some reason within that geofenced radius. So you can check for the idle marker timer, what it is in the user section, in the user settings, and then you can see. Whether you say that he is moving or like, because waiting time is calculated if a particular user is, there's no movement in his tracking within that radius. Yes, Sanjay Chowdhury, please share screenshots to us at customer support at listlock.com. We'll contact you. Zalkapal, you can reach out to us at customer support at listlock.com. We'll look into this. Okay, so now we are towards the end. Once again, thank you all for joining. So you can just connect with us anytime at customer support at listloc.com. And once again, thank you all for joining. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you. Any more questions before we wind up? You can put it in the chat. So you can just post it to that email. The team will contact you. Then, or you can just share your contact number so that I'll ask the team to contact you in this regard. Please. Yes, Sanjay sir. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Yeah, please use that email and send your queries to that. Yeah. Yes, Salma, what is your query? Yes, Sanjay. So to answer your question about that form creation and editing, those can be done only from the web panel, the website admin panel. You can't perform it from the phone. You have to log into your web panel or contact your admin. If you are the admin, please log into your web panel and do the editing and creating of forms from there. Any more questions before we wind up? So please navigate to settings. There you will be finding the forms module. In web panel, you can navigate to settings. Yeah, via desktop only. Else you have shared your contact number. So yes, you have shared your contact number already. I'll have my team contact you individually and we'll get this sorted. Yeah, we have your contact number. Thank you so much. I'll ask the team to contact you on this regard. Anybody else has any more questions? Any more questions, suggestions, or feedback before we wind up? Yeah, I'll take that as a no. Yet again, thank you all for joining. Have a great rest of the day. If you have any questions, if you want to connect with us, please feel free to reach out at customer support at listloc.com. Really great having you here. Thank you so much.